And many of us who may have come from humble backgrounds, and I'm talking about myself also, if you have come from a humble background and you come to a place like Canada, and then you start to get used to hot and cold running water, and the hydro is on all the time, and you go to Loblaws and look at the food in Loblaws, and mashallah, I mean, we have to go out and say, I won't eat sugar today. I won't eat starch. You got to tell yourself, I don't want to eat food. Then you go back to the Muslim world, where they're establishing salah, where the Islam is being practiced, where haya, modesty is still there, but the lights go off 5 hours per day. Maybe the water goes off for 10 hours. And if we don't watch out, you change. And you say, I can't live like this. You get a little stomach ache because of the food that happens to everybody. You get malaria. Oh man, some brothers, they're running from malaria. But the virus that's hitting us here in Toronto is 5 times worse than malaria. I'm telling you, I had my malaria. I went to the desert in northern Nigeria and I got malaria. But the virus I got this year after Hajj, it was worse than malaria. Okay, so forget about that. And if the water goes off, alhamdulillah, you catch your water earlier in the day, and then, you know, the water is there. If the lights go off, alhamdulillah. But if we get too used to these things around us, and we can't go back to simple life, then the shaitan will threaten us with the loss of wealth, the fear of poverty. And that fear of poverty and loss of wealth has caused Muslims to do some strange things. Some strange things. Turn against each other, turn against their faith, give up practices which are sometimes compulsory practices of Islam.